we're all speaking facts here, and this is
Let's
a
go.
great show
Let's
to
go.
speak facts. Since you want to do and talk facts, let me spit a couple of facts in my own.
Let's
You
go
can
for it,
beat
bro.
as much as Hussam says, Man City will never be great or whatever without the Champions League. You lot would not be nothing more than glorified challengers if you only have one title to show for this legacy.
Hold on. Can I jump back? Can I jump straight back in that?
Okay, go on.
All right, Daniel, what did you say at the beginning of the season when I said to you Liverpool are a better team than Chelsea and have a better team?
I thought Chelsea were better.
Okay. So let me ask you a question as well. Where did you think we'd finish this season before the season started?
I had you third.
You had us third. So did we not overachieve then?
No, because obviously things change as the season go on. And
so what are we doing here? Because if we are 1 point behind the team that you glorify, then what have we done?
Hold on.
Valid point.
It's not valid because the point that I'm trying to make is that where did you have you guys finishing at the beginning of the season?
I had us at the very beginning of the season. I said second.
Exactly. So you thought that you'd be another glorified challenger because year in year out you've either thought that one sec. Let me land. Year in year out you've either thought that you're going to win the league title or you're going to finish second. So the point that I'm trying to make is that Liverpool or Liverpool fans or the thing in general, you've always been talking about the fact that you've been as good as Man City, you're capable of taking on Man City. We've seen what Liverpool are capable of. Liverpool are a great team. We have no doubts about that. But history will only remember the winners, and history always only remembers winners. And the point that I'm trying to make, it's not. You don't need to twist my. Who am I? I'm just a fan who gives my opinion. I'm not. I don't know.
Who are you?
Just a humble fan.
Humble. I like that. Daniel's humble now. He's a humble guy.
Humble. Don't let him lie.
Lukaku humbled him, bro. Lukaku humbled him big time.
You know what I mean? You said Lukaku's going to be
When we
top goal
talk about
scorer.
facts and what's real,
Lukaku's got more teams than
hold
goals
on.
this season.
Like when we talk about facts and what's real, with no agendas, no fans like myself or yourself or Hussam to blur the lines. History is only going to remember the winners. And at the end of the day, year in, year out, besides obviously the season before last, you've only won the title once. And that's something to be talked about. That's what I'm saying.
Cool. Look, I think again, in terms of history, it's absolutely true that Liverpool have only done that. And Liverpool fans will always remember this because I remember the years where we came close. I remember where we had to beat West Ham on the final day of the season. I remember, of course, everyone remembers the Aguero moment. People forget that we were 1 point behind Chelsea from winning 4 on the bounce. Only Man United fans remember that. No one else. No one cares about the fact that season we lost Rio and Vidic for the vast majority of the campaign. But in terms of the greatness, is where this stems from. Like City just need respect, and I know that there is talks, and one of the super chats that came through was very much along those lines. Around, I want to make sure I put it up. I don't want to. It says, "Don't brush over the dodgy accounts." Now, maybe there is, and we certainly know that some of the evidence was time barred. I'm someone that's intrigued to see what this looks like with Man City, and City fans don't like it being discussed because they think you're trying to like drag them over the coals. But equally, if you're not operating within the restraints of the law of the game, then I think football fans have a right to know if they cheated and cooked the books back then to put themselves into a sort of different kind of position, as it were. Weird comment here. It says Man City get relegated within 3 years. Remember this? Okay.
Dreaming.
KC says Liverpool was torn apart by Flamengo like what Latin teams did to the European teams in the Champions League era. All the best players are in Europe, not the case during the European Cup. Are we saying historically there were better players left in South America than
when did we get ripped apart by Flamengo?
I don't know. I don't know the history of that one.
That sounds like a lie to me.
No. 1984, the Club World Cup final, we lost to Flamengo. We lost in the Club World Cup final.
So hold on, we're going back how many years to make a point about?
No, listen, that's better for us.
Did you not go back
that far?
Wait, did you not just go back?
No.
You went back to the 70s a minute ago.
No, not me. I'm just asking, how can you say that the best players don't play in Europe today and base it on a comment?
No, I think that comment was related to Dom Hussam. I think he may have said that the best team ever was in the 70s.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I think that's what he was talking about.
I'll come with smoke today.
I think, look, until anything's proven about Man City, I think Man City need their respect. I think Man City need to be respected for what they've done and for what they've achieved. If it turns out they've cheated, then we have another conversation about it. But until the facts come out and we know everything about it, we can speculate. We can.
But we already know that, though, Terry. We already
Yeah,
do.
we do.
We kind of do.
Well, we need to see it, don't we? Like at the end of the day, like there's accusations about asthma at your club, and there's certain drugs you can take.
60% of your squad.
No, but that's within legal rights, though. Any club can pretend that they have 25 players who have asthma problems.
Okay, see, but Hussam,
if Thomas Tuchel tomorrow, Daniel, 1 second, Daniel,
no.
One second. If Thomas Tuchel tomorrow wanted 25 asthma inhalers for his 25-man squad, I wouldn't give a shit. Let them all take the asthma inhaler.
No, but the point I'm making is the way that you're being a bit candid and a bit sly about that is the same way Man City fans are going to tell you it were time barred, we can't see the documents and da-di-da-di-da.
That is true also.
Everyone's going to have that. Do you know what I mean? So
it's not Man City's fault. Man City got you. They used the loophole. That's what they did.
So you're blaming us for Man City?
No,
I'm not blaming Man City. That's what I'm saying. It's not Man City's fault. I'm saying they use the loophole in the system. It's the FA's fault. It's UEFA's fault. That's whose fault it is for allowing that to happen. AKB, like, Daniel, you own your own club, and then you sponsor your own club using a company that you own your club with, and then you pump in money from your company into your club, even though you're the same owner.
One of the funniest things is the company is putting in millions a year. They don't offer any services, they don't have any products, they don't have any offices, they just run out of a PO box in London and they pump millions of pounds a year. Like, those are the things where I just want some more, even if whether guilty or innocent, I just want that to be explained to me, because I don't get it.
That's like I don't know if you lot have been seeing the videos recently, and obviously I'm just spitting out what has already been put out into the public, but the sweet shops in Oxford Street that they're saying are being used for crazy stuff, because you realize you never see anyone in those stores, but you'd see about 6 of them on the street.
Like the American sweets they sell, and all
yeah,
that sort of
literally,
stuff.
basically.
Bro, it's the same as when you get 6 chicken shops in a row. You know what they're doing in them chicken shops, bro? It's about chicken. It's about what you know what I mean. They're laundries. Their laundries is what they be allegedly. But we digress.